I'm moving on. Got the open road ahead of me, chasing highway lines to get to my dreams. Moving on, moving on. I don't know where I'm going, but I ain't there yet. Let this heart of mine be the GPS. Moving on.
Okay, we are boondocking, as you might say, but we're not in the middle of the desert or the mountains. We are at Medina's cousin's farm. Me and Maggie's taking a little walk here. We got the RV set up here. Got Starlinks picking up great. They have got a little gravel area where they store a lot of tractor and equipment and old army truck that came with a prop. They even got a deer thing out there so they could see deer. Their house is up there, and building a barn over here for the cattle. But anyway, no services. Medina's going to help babysit the kids while her cousin and one other child is going to France for a school trip. So I stayed down here before while Medina was out with her cousins. I stayed 9 days pretty much by myself and with no services. But that was before we changed to the Victron Multiplus inverter. So I'm excited to see what they're going to do. They're just so much better than the Magnums, what I've seen. But we didn't have Starlink last time. I had a dish, and it was a tough time getting it honed in on a satellite. But we've got everything out. We're going to give it a shot. We'll be here 2 weeks with no services. Hopefully we won't fill our tanks up too much, and that's the only thing Medina's worried about, I think, is getting the black tank full or whatever. Dina?
We're worried about
entertaining two kids, preteens. Maggie. Okay. And then we got Gracie out here. She's loving it outside. We have lost Moses. He escaped out when we were pulling up there to get water, and now we don't know where he went, but he knows this area. He's been here before. Hopefully he'll come back tonight. We will let you know. Got up to 80 degrees today, but it's kind of cooling off now. It feels nice out here. Moses!
Tommy's on the hunt.
Amy, my battery's almost dead. I don't know why that thing's going over that way.
He's on the hunt. It better not land on top. Whoa. Maggie wants it. Maggie.
Maggie, move.
Maggie.
Maggie. Maggie, no.
Ah! Maggie.
Maggie. He's gonna go dead and land and
Maggie. Ah!
get her.
Maggie. Maggie, you cannot have the drone. No. No. Sit. 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 Get away. How can you see you?
I can look right here.
Oh, okay.
Well, welcome. This afternoon here, we're the RV's parked. I'll show you a little bit. This is where we're parked, and we showed you the other, right after we parked here the other day. Had a little eventful last couple of days. I'll tell you about it in just a second. But it's a very nice area, dark at night, very dark. Very nice. We no hookups. We don't have any water, sewer, or electricity. But last night we ran the computers, the TVs, the fans, everything, and woke up this morning and still had almost 80% on batteries. I was very surprised, about 70 to 80. Today the sun was out pretty well. It was cloudy at first. We're in the 90s right now on batteries, and I'm very pleased with the way the system's working. It seems to work a lot better since I had the Victron multiplexes in there. I have 2 of them in there, 3,000 watts apiece. And of course, if you watch the our solar install, we have 2,400 watts of solar on top, which in a full day of sun like today, we get around 1,500 to 1,800 watts of solar. Because of the season, the sun's not like straight up and down, and it was pretty good today, and it charges the batteries up pretty fast. My only concern is we have got some severe weather moving in tomorrow night, and we're not sure how. Of course, if it rains 2 or 3 days, we may have to start the generator. I don't know. We're gonna see. Not gonna do anything off the, yet. See, my Starlink is up there. It's picking up good. Even though I've got trees right here, Starlink has no problem. I haven't had a bit of problem. I need to run a speed test and see what it is, because I'm attempting to get 2,000 speed tests from all over the United States to see if it is really good as they say it is, and like out west. Now we have an issue. Okay, little issue, not little at all, I shouldn't say that. Big issue we ran into this week. And pardon me, I just took a shower at my cousin's house, actually, to save water down here, and I didn't have a brush. I just let it dry natural. As we were pulling into the location up here near his house, we were going to get water, and Dina opened the door and Moses slid out. Well, Moses ran off towards the woods next door to the and pasture next to the house, and slid right up underneath the fence. Well, we thought, well, hey, he's been here before. He wouldn't have any problem at all finding us. We're about 200 yards from where we were. He disappeared completely. Last night, we finally went up there at about 10 o'clock and with the light, and we found him laying on the other side of the fence in the grass, just sleeping. We finally hollered at him. His eyes bugged out like he was gonna, but never would come to us. And I don't know if he was hurt or what, but Dina went over the fence or through the fence. She's a lot smaller than me. We had a little opening in the fence, and she went in there, and as she was walking through this wooded area, she got almost to him, and she like stumbled a little bit, and he took off like a rocket, and he ran up north in the field. We didn't see which way he went. I mean, it was dark out. So we called him, went around there, looked for another probably an hour, and never could find him, never could do anything. So Dina left some tuna fish up there, but when you're out here, you got everything. They got possums and coyotes, everything. So I've really been concerned. So he did not come home last night at all, which is very surprising. So today I went up there in the 4x4 that they have and searched the whole field over there. There were 3 outbuildings. They had a worker there, and he searched the outbuildings. Nothing. Can't find him anywhere. Now, I know you hear those dogs. That's Maggie and their other 2 small dogs. They're playing up the road here. And that's one reason I don't think he would come over near their house, is they got they got a beagle and a Australian Shepherd, so he doesn't know them. I mean, if it was Maggie, he'd come right over, but he doesn't know those dogs. So we're really hoping and praying even that we will see him either show up at the RV, or either we will find him out wandering around in some areas. I've been all over this place in the car. I've been walking. I've been everything. I'm really concerned. I mean, we love this cat, and I really, really hate that anything had happened to him or disappear this way. But there's so many wild animals in this area that just really, really concerns me. So anyway, we'll give you an update as soon as we can. This is actually day 2 here. We're going to probably be here 2 weeks, dry camping, boondocking, whatever you want to call it. We're really hoping that the weather does not get real bad, like tornado bad. But we'll do the best we can, and we'll let you know as soon as we can. We found Moses. Actually, I didn't find him. Medina found Moses close to where he ran from the RV on him. But we get him back, and we're sure happy.
He's in one piece.
Well, as we laid in bed tonight, we got tornado warnings all around us. We're just hoping we don't get anything close to us. I'm going to stay up and monitor this thing. It's already nearly 2 o'clock, so we'll see. Let you know something in the morning. Well, last night we had a storm. It was nothing like Mississippi had. It rained, the wind blew. Rain was incredible. Right now we just got a great sunshine, a lot of solar out, pulling our batteries back up to 100%. They got down to like 60% last night, 55%. Now, I thought today with all the rain, they were predicting rain again today, that we'd have that again, but we didn't. Maggie, come here, baby. It's muddy out there. She reminds me so well. She's Dina's dog. Don't you even think she's not Dina's dog. Dina can tell her anything that dog would do. But it rained last night, and wind blew. And these were the only thing I was worried about. If we had one of these big trees fall on the RV, like that one right there, or that one, it would have been bad. But we're kind of in a hole down here, so if they'd had a tornado, I don't know. If you've seen the tornadoes in Mississippi, I don't think anything other than a tornado shelter would save your life. It was incredibly sad for losing of life. I think 23 dead right now. They're not even sure how many. So it's Tornado Alley for sure, all Mississippi, Alabama. But we're going to get some good solar today, move it back up to 100%. And this is just basically the first part of the week. We'll share some more videos on shorts, especially us staying out here, and let you know how the solar does and the Starlink. And as long as we have some good pretty days, we'll be fine. But it's sure nice. It's like in 80 degrees. And hope you enjoy the video, and be praying for these people in Mississippi. We've been watching it live on TV, and it's just terrible. Absolute terrible. So, we hope that you will come back and visit our channel, and we're trying to get up to 10,000 members by the end of the year, subscribers. We'd really wish that you would push that little subscribe button and push the little bell so you'll know when to come back for our videos. And we're hoping to get 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I don't think that's too much to ask, and it doesn't cost you a thing to subscribe. just push the little subscribe button and we'll keep up with it. Join us on the road 1 mile at a time. Thank you. Y'all have a great day.